tired, relaxed, you know, very opposite kind of players. And we also have Mystic in the lineup here. This is going to be the starting lineup, who, by the way, looks really good with the hair coming down here and just kind of like a different type of fly.
He's honestly punk rock fly. That's what he is.
He's like a different skin.
Mystic. Yeah. They're even like just look at how similar like the face shape is.
Yeah,
you know,
true.
like they are very similar looking dudes. However, one of them has bright blonde hair, so you'll always know which one's Mystic.
Nautilus. And instead, because that's left available, they're going to bring that control mage over to the side of Fly, who does like his Orianna. So bringing that in to try to poke down the Nautilus, the melee champion in the mid lane, which can be quite annoying to deal with if you are playing the Nautilus. And yeah, I don't know about you, Atlas. I feel like in preseason alone, 71 games, which is just unbelievable. The amount of games he's even playing in solo queue, but maybe it's because it's good against the Lee Sin, as we're going to have a flash forward.
Yep, Spirit is going to look for it, just flashes over the top, finds Weiser, and boop goes the dynamite. Good night, Aatrox. Priority here on the Infernal. Chains of Corruption's land, though. There's the kickback, and they're jumping right on top of Mystic. He is going to get taken down. Could it be the double here as well? Down to 100 is Jelly, and the double kill comes in for Henna. And now the all-in on the top side of the map as well, as Kiin will realm warp to get himself out of there. Flash is available for both top laners, and Jin is going to flash forward, finds himself the flash of Kiin. It does have his available. And now Doyle's going to show himself. Can he find the Q? He certainly can. A bit of extra damage, but misses the Q on Kiin's side. That's a really cute little safeguard. Not sure whether it was necessary, but gets the kickback on the Rise, who just tries to clear the rest of the minion wave. He does at least that as Spirit turns up once again, just a little bit late.
Actually, as well. You can get past the shockwave, actually, if you do get that dredge line down. So just showing off that mechanic, and it's the perfect timing. It's just really good jungling out of Doyle to be there, and he weren't able to make it happen.
A minute now, maybe a little bit too far forward, but you can see that he's baiting for Doyle, who once again, Spirit, just a little bit too late. Stopwatch going to be utilized here by the Braum as Doyle finally does find it. Fly roaming on down as well. He will have dissonance to speed up maybe the Poppy if they want to. Flash comes out from Henna, though. Now the answering teleport flies forward as the Demacian Judgment comes in from Spirit. Is it going to be enough, though, as there's a single target? Shockwave, not what you want there, as Jin doesn't find it. Heroic charge and just destroyed. Nice punishment there, but the Poppy is still going to be taken down. Devour utilized to keep Henna alive, as now Weiser dives on top of Mystic. Huge AoE damage out from the Aatrox, and they're going to turn it into a turret take on the bottom side of the map. Breon Blade playing beautifully in this early to mid game.
Immediately to the Infernal.
Kiin making the rotation over here as Doyle has found him. The kickback is good. Kiin going to have the flash, but the flash immediately afterwards onto Doyle. Punished instantly with the shockwave. Fly instantly rotates over. Realm Warp now aggressive, but not going to be taken by any of the Afrika players. Good instant communication there. Jin going to dredge his way out of there. As now 4 members of BRB are stacked up. Chains of Corruption goes into the wind. As now, a bit of a stun onto Minute. Grey health not going to be too huge here, as that's a gigantic amount of CC and a very, very dead Catfish. Sir Thomas deserves all the ultimates that you have, and he received them from the Afrika Freaks. Movement game really, really nicely here on Afrika's side, never letting Breon actually group back up again. And moving as a unit, there's going to be the Chains of Corruption as now Henna able to get some free shots off as Jelly finds a 2-man ult, but it's not quite enough. There's the ultimate, the Poppy Copter does come in, but you can see Breon Blade, they just destroy Jelly.
Afrika correctly identifying what they're fighting against, and now they're setting up for Dragon.
Yep, Chains of Corruption off cooldown, immediately back on cooldown again. Single man Shockwave is not going to be what they're looking for, but Jin still has to flash to get out of there. Weiser turns up, and it was a 4v5, but not anymore. Flashing on in. Weiser gets exhausted, so can't quite do the damage. Bullet time doing a hell of a lot of work. Minute, the Grey health is going to be enough. The Spirit's tagged by the Q. Mystic turns it in the end. Jelly's going to live, and what the heck? We could have a quadra-kill on our hands. Heroic Charge doesn't get the stun, but Steadfast Presence says quadra-kill for Mystic. Welcome to the series, my friend. It took him a while, but now he's online.
Both of these teams just blasting it open. You saw the Aatrox coming from the side.
Everyone should be in position. Realm Warp's going to get Kiin there. Is down to 6,000 health, and I think that this is going to be a very dangerous Baron if they do want to commit to it. Weiser set up for a flank, but vision available for the Afrika Freaks. Brion Blade, they do have some wards. They do know that Afrika is getting themselves ready. Mystic has bullet time available again, and thank this guy was always so consistent. So the extra consistency on Afrika's side, certainly a team not known for that, is Jin. Going to start this engagement. Death Charge, only going to get a couple of knockups as Jelly is so tanky. Wave into the backline. The bullet time is there. Good night, Brion. That is going to be that. Jin doesn't have the CC for it, and this is what this composition was designed to do.
And this Afrika lineup, you were talking about Mystic, but they've got 3 different areas where they're able to attack from. It's Mystic coming in, it's Fly with the unbelievable shockwaves, and then Kiin is always going to be a carry from the top side. That was the team fight that is Christmas for all of us adults, you know?
Well, there's a one-man shockwave, and it's going to be enough to absolutely obliterate the Nautilus, who had absolutely no right to be in his own jungle, and that's going to mean base broken on the bottom side. You can see Kiin, he's pushing forward, top side of the map as well. I mean, these spell crits are doing 1,000 damage to these minions, and Wiser wouldn't be any extra lucky if a few of these stray Qs are going to land. You can see Spell Flux goes down, and Wiser cannot be in range of this rise. Henna doesn't even need to be, though. Does land the Chains of Corruption as, we've got an attempted kickback. Good knock up there, and triple knock up coming out from Wiser as well, but the damage isn't quite available. 2-man Shockwave does come in, but Minute is the one that's tanking that one up. Wiser, oh no, he just can't make it. He's way too squishy at this point in time, and Afrika, they've got out their gigantic wallets, and they are thwacking Brion Blade with them. These Nexus turrets are not long for the world. As Henna, there is no safety even on your fountain. Double kill comes through for Mystic. He really saved his horrible early game, and Afrika come out with a statement post 25 minutes. Incredible coordinated play from this team, but a really slow start. It actually does feel like I'm watching WE again.
Yeah, it does.
It's really weird.
Mystic just is able to bring that kind of feeling with him from the Chinese region, comes on over, but I think you have to take a lot from this game. You know, say what extremely obvious MVP is going to be Mystic.
Is it super obvious? Because I think the 4-man Shockwave was pretty impressive. Plus, Kuro won his lane. That's a lot of damage.
Insane damage from the Misfortune. I mean, when you get a 4-man ult into another 4-man ult, into getting incredibly fed and then just popping people in the face in the late game, you are going to have incredible damage numbers.
Freaks. Dread, though, is going to be coming in. So, Spirit, he had his time in the sun, he had his ability to play some Poppy, and now we're bringing Dread back in to go toe-to-toe against Doyle.
Croc No is coming in here, as well as Hollow for Henna, which I'm not sure about that. I felt like Henna had a great game as well. The blind pick into the top lane with that Camille. Kiin flexing a little bit, and that does give Wiser the counter pick, but we see that he's going to counter pick with the cannon. They did need some magic damage in their comp, as they really do not have much. And so they're going to try to get that with the cannon to come in for some flank.
Can they do it? As we get into the Rift for game number 2. Afrika, Hana, set.
Afrika fighting! Brion Blade, Hana, set.
Brion Blade fighting.
Pencils. And as you can see, Wiser over to the side. Cocoon is going to land. Hookshot is going to be the follow-up there as well, but Lightning Rush comes back off cooldown, and Croco is going to turn up. The Q is threaded. Resonating Strike, almost unnecessary, but is going to be used now as Dread does have Flash, but might need to use it, and does so to get out of the way of that Mark of the Storm stun.
Going to go with the build, still can be flexible. There's the engage, but the wrong timing. Flash is available here from Kiin if he wants to use it, but there was no way out, and that is just poor timing. As Cocoon comes forward, everyone is just getting caught out of position, but Dread jumps on over to the control ward, and I believe Wiser is going to turn up. Doesn't land the Q, as now the Camille is going to come in, but the slicing Maelstrom, a lot of damage onto Jelly. They just wait it out, though, as the ultimate flies from center in the back line, but the kill already there onto Wiser. That is going to be a fantastic usage of the stopwatch there to get Jelly out, and the Flash is going to be utilized also. Minute going to find a tongue lash onto Kiin, but he's very healthy and he's going to make his way out. So it's just a pick for the Afrika Freaks and a gold gap that is closing. Piercing Darkness on the bottom side. Hollow, though, gets bursted. That is gigantic damage. The sidestep, and there it is. Stopwatch utilized, and that's going to be the answer to the bullet time that Mystic pulled out. But now Hollow will have to get the heck out of there. Mystic is angry.
Ultimatum came out from Kiin, so just expecting a little bit more help, as Fly is expecting a bit here. He's got Jelly now.
Well, there's the bubble. And the last
he's
auto
dead.
is not going to do it, but the Ignite wheel ticks down. The second last tick, just for guarantee, is going to score that one. And as soon as that bubble came
didn't
in...
bring Cleanse. She brought Ignite to be aggressive, and because she had a little bit of help from the Braum, Zoe was able to pick that one up. And Fly has been playing a great game so far.
Oh, the Cocoon is going to land. Croco just in the wrong place at the wrong time for the wrong reasons. Everything was wrong. That was a Croc-no moment. And Dread's even going to be able to take Double Smite will be available to try and take away this dragon as well, as that's a lot of burst damage. And just has the Smite, so he can take that one down. That's a kill there on top of it. As the Dawning Shadow did fly forward, but it's just not going to be enough. And the Afrika Freaks have started early this game. It's going to be the snare onto Fly, but it just doesn't matter. Kiin pounces onto the Kiana, who's being abused in this game. Back comes out from Hollow. Nothing he can do to defend this turret, and the Afrika Freaks are well and truly warmed up. Yeah, Hollow, good night, my friend. You are very dead.
Yeah, I don't know why he was sticking that close with the Camille run. Nobody was able to fight from there. And now Jin is probably going to be dead as well. Yeah, see you later. As Kiana, not very tanky, in fact, is going to get burst down 100 to 0. And is
like, why do you even have that, you know? It's what it's sort of feeling like at this stage as the flash comes out here from Kiin. He's not going to be taken down by the gank duo of the top jungle on the bottom side of the map. Snare does come in, but Hollow getting burnt down. Oh! Yeah, that's not quite going to be enough as the Make It Rain just off to the side, but the bubble does come forward. Fly does get him snared up. He is here. He will have the ultimatum, throws it down immediately onto Croco, but it's broken with the Dragon Rage kick. Flash forward from Jelly just to grab himself the passive as Hollow's now trying to dive in, but Weiser is going to survive. Minute gets the Devour Fly, just obliterates the Lee Sin. There's the Dawning Shadow. We've got a bit of damage coming forward here, but the Kiana is just so anemic, and Minute is going to follow suit as he falls for the double kill that comes forward from Mystic. You saw Fly trying to thread the needle, but can't quite get the bubble through the wall, and they'll follow this minion wave towards this inner turret. Afrika are just too strong.
Yeah, Afrika gets ahead in the early game, and their comp from ahead is so unbelievably scary. The amount
4 minutes until the second one does come up. Probably not going to see a Dragon Souls. There's a kickback on the Mystic. He's very dead.
All right.
That's a nice little pick off there, and that's going to slow down the Afrika hype train.
The express train, that's what this feels like.
Well, Weiser is not going to be waiting. He's going to be throwing down his ultimate, waiting for Jin to get himself in there, and not quite enough damage. Ultimatum comes in, and Kiin is going to secure it there, but it's only going to add to the bounty that Jin's going to pick up. Might be a lot to pick up as he's in the death chamber, because that's exactly where he's going to be. Gigantic paddle star damage, and Fly is going to be able to lock down. Loves this stage of the game so much. Elise, Zoe, the pick potential, the mid-game power, the dead 80 carry, and Dread is going to secure that one so easily. I think he still has...
He repelled onto the back minions and then just jumped on Senna, and Hollow's like, wait, are you allowed to do this?
Is that something that's possible, actually?
Dread's like, yeah, this is the kind of player I am. Don't you know who I am?
Damn, surely.
So that my team can try to pull this one back, and so far he's been doing a great job of exactly that here. As Afrika...
Bubble.
They're pushing in the top lane.
Yeah, well, there's a teleport flank coming in, but Jin may not survive to see it as the Cannon's now trying to rush his way over. Hollow going to camouflage himself as Weiser is in position. 4 members of Afrika are here. Teleport now going to be utilized. Kiin trying to make his way over, but Croco's waiting there. Oh, dived in! And the Camille just ejects Jin from the team fight, and it looks like the flank is just not here in time. Weiser immediately going to get exhausted. He's going to be popped into the back line as well, because there is no stopwatch and there is no chance for Breon Blade in this game. The triple kill for what? The 0-2 Camille that we were talking about before. Not in any way 0-2 right now, as the Nexus is going to be destroyed, turned into 50 gold, 19-5. Afrika dominate. Breon Blade 2-0.
2-0 here in the first match that we do have.
Oh my God, can you believe it? Hey, you're from New York, you're probably used to something like that, right,
Oh yeah,
Brendan?
for sure. And this is the result that we were expecting. I wasn't expecting. Absolutely got my MVP vote. As you mentioned, we needed some time to talk about how well he's playing. This guy is popping off 2 series in a row, and it feels like perhaps this could be the season of Fly. I don't want to get ahead of it myself right
Away